New Black Wall Street Book Club. Evan Jefferson, brother, much love. Educating, elevating, because in knowledge is the power and we'll never give it up. Literature is for the masses. Where to put your money down, now how to watch your assets. Yeah, uplifting others is a passion. My brother Evan, he will turn it into action. New Black Wall Street Book Club. You should come read with us. Yeah, we comprehend and discuss. If we all just come together, there's no limit for us. Here comes your host, New Black Wall Street. Evan, take it away. New Black Wall Street Book Club.
All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here today on Fantastic Friday. Man, that's right, man. Weekends are made to get rich. That's exactly what we do, man, here. This is the New Black Wall Street, as we present you guys New Black Wall Street Book Club, where black folk do read. You put it in the book, like The Wealth Choice, Success Secrets of Black Millionaires, written by Dr. Dennis Kimbro, and we absolutely will find it. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified global financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, The Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. The book that I wrote, guys, Study of Black Wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, you should study wealthy people. Well, you can find that book by simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. We're going to forego the trailer because we want to get actually more reading in. And so we're going to forego that moving forward for this particular show because we only got really supposed to only have 30 minutes. Also, this is a new time. So I know some people are going to wake up at 7:45. We're going to connect for it. They'll be like, what happened? Listen, I had to move to 7:30 because we actually have a collaboration now with another financial educator, and they come on at 8. So I want to get this thing done, if not by 8, by 8:05, 8:10. So we're going to be doing it at 7:30 moving forward so we can get as much financial education, as much financial literacy as we possibly can without overlapping. So that's what we're going to do here today, okay? So 7:30 is a new time for the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Yep, the early bird gets the worm. That's just what it is. Check out the Black Billionaires Club, though. Go to the website. You'll see a tab that says a store. You can actually buy some books. We do have some financial literacy books that go on sale today. They'll be 50% off because we are getting out of the book business. So if you want to bless your children with a book that will introduce them to credit, bless your children with a book that will introduce them to investing, bless your children with a book that will introduce them into insurance, well, you can actually do that and you can get it 50% off the whole weekend. Okay. We're moving out of the book business because we don't buy books. Okay. It is what it is. Now we might do some digital products. We might still sell some books here and there, but we're not going to be carrying the books that just sit here and sit here and sit here because we as a community have not shown that we value financial education. Not you. I'm talking about the other Nimrods. I'm talking about the other people who still sleep because you up. You value this stuff. I'm talking about the other folks. Okay. So anyway, but maybe you want to buy something for them and hope that just by looking at the book, it'll change something. I mean, they may not read it anyway, but if they just look at it, it might change something. Sometimes the cover can do that. Okay, sometimes the cover can do that. It's roll call time up in here, man. Go ahead, hit the like button, share button if you care. If you are your brother's keeper, you're your sister's keeper, tag somebody, hit the heart button if you're over on Instagram, all that stuff you can do. And also let us know where you're connecting from this morning, right? Fantastic Friday. Weekends are made to get rich. We want to know just how far our reach is here this morning. So let's know what city, what state, what country, quite possibly you're joining from here tonight. What city, what state, what country. We're broadcasting across the World Wide Web into Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Understand that worldwide simply means global, and you could be connecting with us from anywhere. As we love to know just how far our reach is here this morning. What city, what state, rep your city, your state, your country, are in the comments below. Mr. Vic Goodrich has joined us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Good morning to you, Queen. Brother Wilfredo Martinez out of Los Angeles, California has joined us as well. Good morning to you over Instagram. Mr. Fat Mac is in the house. Ryan is in the house as well. Miss Antoinette Ross is a boss. Happy Friday has joined us as well here this morning on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. And here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to continue our journey into the 6th law of wealth. But before we do that, shout out to our sponsors who helped to make this dream come true. They have invested their money to make sure that we can continue to do this because they find value in what we bring to the marketplace, what we bring to our community. And so we want to make sure that you guys know about these sponsors because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I'll tell you that. But anyway, Black Bazaar. Yeah, Black Bazaar, black owned. That's actually my business, by the way. I sponsor my own shit. Right, the Black Bazaar, Afrocentric marketplace, where you can get Afrocentric home decor, personal care products. That'll be your soap, your toothpaste, stuff like that. You don't have to get your soap and toothpaste from wherever you get it from. You can buy black and get your soap and toothpaste, by the way. And then also Black Art Inspired Gifts. You can check them out at theblackbazaar.com. That's right, theblackbazaar.com. Black woman-owned business has decided to support this movement. That will be Blackberry Charisma. She specializes in custom crafts. She also has a dope lineup of lingerie. You can check her out at www.blackberrycharisma.com. These are Black-owned businesses that put their money where their mouth is. They don't talk about supporting Black. They actually do it. Here's another Black woman-owned business, 5 Factor Consulting. If you need help with your credit, you want to help you get your credit straight, want to increase your cash flow, want to then learn to invest. She got 5 stages that she can take you through as it relates to your finances. Check out 5factorconsulting.com. And then last but not least, another Black woman-owned business that has put their money where their mouth is. Say, hey, we're going to support something that's going to support our community. This would be Big Sis Media. So if you realize we're in 2021 right now, and if you're a business or an institutional organization and you realize that your stuff ain't up to standards, we want to help. We want to upgrade you, right? We want to upgrade your website. We want to upgrade your digital presentation. We're in a digital age, and you are still operating like it's 1999. You still faxing. I mean, you still got a rotary phone. I mean, we're here to help make you relevant. Check out Big Sis Media by simply going to bigsismediagroup.com, bigsismediagroup.com. Again, shout out to the sponsors who help make this a reality: the Black Bazaar, Blackberry Charisma, 5 Factor Consulting, and bigsismediagroup.com. As we get into this thing, the 6th law of wealth, we'll do a quick recap on the first 5 laws. Okay, the first 5 laws. Good morning to you. Miss Jamila Walker's in the house out of New Jersey. Good morning to you. Miss Jennifer Alvaro has joined us as well. LaQuana Nicole out of Columbia, South Carolina. Miss Michelle Bazell, happy Friday out of Metro Atlanta. Tanisha is in the house as well out of Mississippi. Good morning to you. Blackberry Charisma, Shiro Global Enterprises out of Florida is in the house. Brother William Watts is in the house out of Toledo. The 6th law of wealth. Now let's do a quick recap on the first 5 laws. Okay, the first law, right? The first law is the conscious law. I'm gonna call it the conscious law. This is the first law. It simply says this, that wealth begins in the mind and it ends in the purse. Wealth begins in the mind, ends in the purse. Conscious law is simply saying, hey man, once we begin to level up in our mind, once we begin to walk wealth, talk wealth, read wealth, eat wealth, all that good stuff, right? We'll begin to develop a wealth consciousness, and then our wealth consciousness, I'll tell you, it becomes attractive. Becomes attractive, man. It becomes attractive. Okay. It becomes attractive. You begin to attract wealth into your life, things like that. Wealth begins in the mind, ends in the purse. Number 2, this is the decision law. The decision law simply says this, that decide now that you will not be poor. You got to decide. You got to make a decision. Now that you got the consciousness, now you simply have to make a conscious decision to not be poor. To not be poor. Or you simply are choosing wealth. Everybody put in console, I choose wealth. Law number 3, this is one of the big ones. This is the faith law or the belief law. Simply says this, that to believe in yourself when no one else will. Believe in yourself when no one else will. Everybody put in console, I believe in myself. Believe in yourself when no one else will. Law number 4, this is the Lane law, right? Lane law simply says this, to thine own self be true. So once we make the decision that we're going to be wealthy, once we make the decision that we're not going to be poor and that we are going to be wealthy, then we must develop faith to believe that not only is it possible, it's possible for me. And then once we believe that it's possible, we also have to understand that not only is it possible for me, it's possible for me doing what I do best. It's possible for me doing what I do best. Everybody put in console, do what I do best. I want you to understand you can get rich, filthy rich. You can build wealth, right? Doing what you do best. Now, think about this for a second. I go from building my mind, right? Growing my mind, developing my mind, to making a decision, right? To believing in myself. Then to believe that what I do best can bring me riches and glory. So that means I got to discover, right? Or uncover or discover what I do best. What is it that I do best? And if I just focus on that, there's a path to wealth doing what I do best, right? So develop the wealth consciousness, right? Make a decision that you're going to be wealthy, that you're no longer going to settle for mediocrity or poverty or whatever it is, or just over broke, whatever you want to call it, right? Then you start to believe in yourself. Not only is it possible for you, then you realize, man, if I just stay in my lane, I do what I do best, there is a path to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's the fourth law. Fifth law. Fifth law is about service. Now we say I've recognized or I've discovered or uncovered what I do best. Now the service law, right? How may I serve thee? The service law simply says this: I do what I do best, and each and every day I find a way. Everybody put in the console, find a way. I find a way to do what I do best, to do it better, and to do more of it. Right? To do more of it, to provide more service and better service, doing what I do best. Let me say that again. To find a way to provide more service and better service, doing what I do best. Now, what's very interesting is that if I ask you what is it that you do best, most people simply can't answer that question. Maybe they haven't discovered it yet. Maybe they didn't realize it's already on the inside of them. Maybe they haven't listened to the people that's been in their life for 20, 30, 40 years that's been telling them this is what you do best, and they have not accepted it yet. I don't know. I've discovered what I do best, and I walk in it every day. Do what you do best. Find a way now to provide more service and better service doing what you do best. It's impossible for you not to get rich. It's impossible for you not to find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow if you just go walk through these steps. Let me go through them one more time. This Friday, recap day. Number one, develop the wealth consciousness. It starts here. It starts with your mentality. It starts with your mind. It starts with you developing that. All the other stuff you can't really get to until this becomes a little bit higher. Right? Make a decision. I'm not going to be poor. I'm getting this. I'm getting this money. I'm building wealth for myself. I'm building wealth for my family. There will be an inheritance that I leave over. I just a matter of time. I just got to go through the process. I got to trust the process. Right? Then you start to get some confidence. You start to believe in yourself. I can do this. Shoot. I mean, I done been through enough. I done got through all of that stuff that I dealt with in my life. I can getting rich. That must be easy. Think about this for a second. Getting rich or building wealth, that should be easy if you think about all the shit that you've been through in your life. One second, let me close this door. I really want you to think about that for a second. I mean, black women, black men, black people. As much as shit, I mean, let's just be honest. As much shit as I've been through in my life, getting rich must be easy. I mean, my goodness. Building well, get money is shit. I mean, I think right now I want to think about. All right, let's have some fun today. It's Friday. Let's have a little bit of fun. I want to think about this for a second. I just really want you to think about this for a second. Man, this might break something for somebody. I really want you to think about this for a second. Okay, really think about this. I want you to think about the brokest time in your life. I mean, when you were broken and broke. This is the time of your life you don't know how you made it. I mean, you couldn't find a nickel, a dime. You might have been homeless. It's not to poo-poo on your situation. It's just, hey, you've been through life. I want you to think about the brokest time in your life right now. Did you make it through? Did you find a way? Did you get through it? Now, some people might be there right now. I don't know. But if you just think about it for a second. Wait a second. I made it through that. I made it through sleeping in the car. I made it through begging and borrowing. I made it through the homelessness. I made it through I was sleeping on the street. I made it through the brokest time of my life. Getting rich must be easy. Because that was hard. I mean, that shit was hard. Okay? If I'm being honest, that shit was hard. So getting rich, I mean, compared to that. Now, here's the thing. You got to choose. See, you choose your hard. You can choose the hard, which is that shit you've been through. That's hard. Or you can choose this hard, the pathway to wealth. Now, I would say that was hard. This is just a little difficult. If I were really to assess, right, that shit being hard versus this being a little difficult. Now, why do I say it's difficult? Because it requires a new way of thinking. It requires some new habits to be developed. And we don't always want to let go of the stuff that keeps us broke. We don't want to let go of that because it feels good. I mean, I think about it for a second. I mean, just really be honest, brothers. Brothers, I want you to think about this for a second. I want to think about some of the stuff that keep us broke. I'm talking to the bros right now. You know what I'm saying? We want to impress the ladies when we really can't afford it. We want to do what we can to get those cookies. We want to buy all the expensive cigars. We want to have a car that got the rims that look real nice. You know what I'm saying? And we got to keep up with something that we can't afford. Let's just keep it real, bros. Sometimes it's the stuff that we do for the women that keep us broke. What do you say, man? When I'm with you, I'm broke. Now, that don't mean that you have to be. I'm just saying sometimes we got to flex for the sisters. Because, I mean, that's all we know. All we know, in order for me to get this woman, I got to flex for her. I got to take on the most expensive dates. I got to take her trips all around the world. We got to live like we can't. We got to live what we can't afford to. We got to live that way just to keep a smile on her face. I'm telling you, that's the wrong woman. That's the wrong woman for you. The woman for you is not going to keep you broke. She don't want to be broke, and she damn sure don't want you to be broke. That ain't the woman for you. That's a girl. Wait a second. I'm in some he say, she say. I'm just trying to help the brothers out. I mean, can we keep it real up in here? Up in here. That ain't the woman for you, bro. That ain't the one that's gonna help you leave a legacy. That ain't the one that's gonna help you leave an inheritance to your children. She gonna always be in your pockets. Can we keep it real? She fine as all get out, though. I mean, she got some good cookies too. I mean, oh Lord, she got the good cookies. Fine as all get out, but you stay broke because you got to impress the sister. How did I get here? I don't know how I got here. Okay, let me go back. I don't know how did y'all. Every time I try to get out, they pull me right back on in. Oh Lord. Right? Well, here's the thing, Miss Tony. Here's the thing. I just asked you to think about the brokest time of your life. I don't know what everybody's been through. Some people have not been through that level of poverty. Well, if you think about the brokest, that could have just been you didn't have a job and you were looking around trying to find a job to get some more income. I don't know what I just said think about the brokest time of your life. I went to the extreme, of course. Everybody ain't been there. Somebody ain't never experienced that. But so many of us have had a broke moments in our life. Just to keep it on. I mean, you've been living here way too long for you not to have some broke moments. Okay? Right? Hey, Tony said, man, we can't grow together. We shouldn't be together. Now, the fifth law was the service law, right? How can I do what I do best? Right? And every day I focus on how can I do it best? How can I do what I do best? More? How can I do more of it? And how can I do it better? Right? How can I provide better service and more service doing what I do best? Right? But that might be true as well, man. I'm not saying, I'm not blaming. I don't think I blamed it on the women. I don't think I blamed it. I blamed it on us. I blamed it on us. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say it was the woman's fault. I definitely didn't say that. But I agree with you. I agree. I didn't say that. I think I want brothers to level up. That's why I brought it up. So we probably said the same thing in our own language, Brother Tate. We probably just said the same thing in our own way of saying it. So let's keep going, man. We're talking about the road the road not taken, right? Let's talk about the road that's not taken. I think we were talking about Miss Brown. We're gonna catch up on Miss Brown, Miss Leah Brown. Let's catch up. Let's keep going where we left off at. Yesterday we are now into. I believe we're in the perseverance law. I believe we're in the sixth law is going to be about perseverance, but we don't know yet because we still reading New Black Wall Street Book Club. Let's read. The road taken. What if you were somebody? What if you were somebody and no one knew it? I want you to answer that question. What if you were somebody? What if you had the answer? What if you had the solution to the problem and nobody knew it? What if this thing that you got, this gift that you got, this talent that you have, this thing that's in you that you're supposed to bring to the world, what if you had it and nobody knew it? I attest to some of you, you got the answers. You simply don't make enough noise. Everybody put in console, make some noise. Tony, you got the answers. You're just now starting to make the type of noise I've been waiting on you to make for a couple of years. And you just now I'm starting to see your Instagram page. I'm like, okay, Tony making some noise now. Okay, Tony is making some noise now. Mr. ITW, right? He know what it is. He one of my star students. It didn't take long for him to start making some noise. Now he out there in the real estate field. He over there blessing, taking care, getting people out of their bad situations, putting people in some new situations, making some money along the way. He's bringing some solutions. He's making some noise. Right? LaQuanta Nicole, it's time for you to start making some noise. I'm serious, sister. I mean, you've been watching way too long. All that black girl magic you got, oh my goodness. I can't wait for you to start making some noise. Miss Leah, Goddess Leah at that. Goddess Leah. How in the world can we not? How in the world can we, how can we bask in your goddess glory, your goddess energy? It's time for you to make some noise. Some of y'all got the answers. She wrote, I had to get in your ass last night. It's time for you to make some noise. Now you making some noise, she wrote. You're already making some noise. You just gotta corral that noise because that noise is too. You know what it is. You know what it is. Okay, right, Miss Jones, right. Bringing the CBD products and all that stuff right there, relieving some pain and anxiety in people. You got to make some noise. You got to make some noise. Miss Michelle Bazell, you just now start. She just came on. She just came on. She just now got the idea. She got to, you got to put the idea together and all that stuff. Then you can start making some noise. But you made some noise today. You start telling the world what you wanted instead of waiting on the world to tell you what it can give you. Got to make some noise. Miss Glenda Tate Williams. Now you know. I've been on your ass for a little. I've been on your butt for a minute. All the stuff that you know about cosmetics and makeup and all that stuff, you probably be doing it. You probably a bad mamma jamma. I mean, you probably bad to the bone. I mean, you can turn an ugly duckling into a swan, but you're not making enough noise. You understand what I'm saying? Do you not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Miss Glenda Tate Williams, turn an ugly duckling into a swan, but you simply don't make enough noise. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? If you're picking up what I'm putting down, put in console, I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up. I mean, brother, you ain't got it. I got it. Okay, it's time. Weekends are made to get rich. But how in the world can people spend their money with you when you don't make no noise? Launching her own business and filling a market niche wasn't enough for Leah Brown. She wanted something more meaningful. For years, Brown worked as an engineer and a lawyer before a personal family crisis caused her to rethink her career choice. She eventually turned her uncle's untimely death into a personal battle cry for improved health care. Now her company, A10 Clinical Solutions, wants to provide minority and underserved communities better clinical trials and research. Brown grew up in New Jersey with no real interest in healthcare or medicine. Like her parents, she originally thought she would become a teacher. Instead, she studied computer science in college. It wasn't until 1987 when she would discover her true calling. That's when her favorite uncle was diagnosed with AIDS. Though she desperately tried to help him for months after his diagnosis, he was gone. 4 months, after his diagnosis, he was gone. Despondent, Brown reasoned that her uncle's doctors could not find the right combination or formulation of drugs to keep him going. This would prove to be the defining moment in her life. Angry and confused, she lamented that there wasn't much that could be done for him, nor was there even enough information available to seek proper treatment for those afflicted with the AIDS virus. That frustration, fueled by divorce and after 15 years with a large consulting firm, corporate downsizing, brought her to a special place. Everybody put in console, special place. Now notice this. It said that it was her frustration with all these things that were happening in her life at the time. Divorce, oh my goodness, how frustrating can that be? A downsizing of her cushy job over 15 years, how frustrating could that be? Her uncle dying and not being diagnosed or treated properly, how damn frustrating could that be? See, sometimes it's the things that bother you the most that causes you to get to the special place where you can make the biggest change or the biggest contribution to this world or to this society. It's the things that bother you the most that could, and I would say should, drive you to fix that thing. I'm sorry, I don't know how far we're going to get in the book. I'm sorry. Because here's the deal. You know what bothers me the most? I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all know what bothers me the most. What bothers me the most is black folk who keep on who got this spending problem. They just keep spending and keep everything that come into their hand. I mean, my goodness, just like water. That bothers me. Now I don't care about the adults. I care about their kids who picking up what their adults are putting down to spend more than you earn. That bothers me. It may not bother you. That's okay. But it bothers me. So guess what? I'm going to do something about it. I ain't gonna be the person that keep talking about how black folk keep going to, go spending money on the Jordans. The black folk keep going spending money on iPhones. Black folk keep doing. No, I'm not gonna be the person that keeps talking about that. I'm gonna be the person that keeps teaching about it. Here's some other options that you might consider. Bitcoin. Here's some other options that you might consider or add to what you do. Stock. I'm gonna be the person that's gonna try and find a way to get to a better solution, so that our kids and our children's children don't have to do the same stupid stuff that we did when we were their age. So the thing is, what is it that really bothers you that you want to fix, not talk about or complain about? And I want you guys to understand there's two ways that you get rich. You solve more problems, you serve more people. Here's the thing. You're going to find plenty of people who have the same frustration that you do. Plenty of people who are going to complain about the problem, but my question is, will you be the one that brings a solution so that those people can pay you to solve the problem that they've been complaining about? Let me say that again. I think the people in the back just woke up. They said, wait a second. Did he just give me a formula for getting rich? Yes, I did. There are plenty of people in your circles that are complaining about the same stuff that you're complaining about. And all these people, the hundreds of thousands of millions of people, you know what they're waiting on? They're waiting on you to bring the solution. Now they're waiting on somebody. They're waiting on you. They're waiting on you. All these people are sheep and they need a shepherd. All these people are followers. They need a leader. And you could be that leader, and you could be the leader that makes the money off of the people. You help solve their problem. That's a win-win situation. You get rich, they get fulfilled. This is simple Simon stuff. I can teach this to fifth graders. But you know what? The people who need the solution, they won't bring their fifth graders to me. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem I got to figure out. I got to figure out a way to bypass all their ignorance and get to their children. I got to supersede their ignorance. So that's why I come at them the way I do. I don't give a damn at this point. You weren't listening to me when I was nice. You say I'm sure ain't listening to me when I'm petty. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna keep on slapping you upside the head. Pop, pop. It don't matter to me. No matter how I approach it, you still ain't made no difference. So why do I care about that? I do not care. Some of y'all think, if I'm nice, that shit does not work. You know what works? You being you. Everybody putting down, so be me. I'm telling you what works. You being you. People respond to authenticity more so than they do responding to being nice, and that's really fake. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give y'all straight up. Some of y'all think, I gotta be this, I gotta be the way that the white man told me to be. I gotta be this way because this is what works in corporate America. This is what y'all been trained to do. I'm telling you, what works is you being you. See, me and Shiro, let me bring up Shiro, for example. Me and Shiro get on my goddamn nerves. But I know what I'm getting when I get Shiro. And I can appreciate, although she get on my nerves, I appreciate working with her because she is her and I am me, and I get on her nerves just as much as she get on mine. But guess what? We getting rich together. Why? Because we appreciate what each of us brings to the table. Has nothing to do with our personalities being different, but goddamn, shit, we got money to make. We got lives to change. We can bypass all the stuff that we don't like about each other, and we can make a difference. I'm telling you, if you just be you. Now, who is ERGJ? I am petty as a motherfucker. I don't give a goddamn what nobody say because I'm free. I've done bought my time back. Who else? I'm sarcastic as hell, right? I'm bold as a motherfucking lion, right? I might cuss every now and then. I gotta go buy some Bitcoin today because I cuss. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. If you cuss today, you gotta go buy some Bitcoin. By the way, but guess what? I'm me, and if you don't like it, get the step in. It doesn't matter. Some of you guys, I'm telling you, some of you guys are missing your opportunities because you're trying to be how someone else told you should be instead of being you. Some of you guys are missing the people, the souls that you can save and the lives that you can change because they're connected to your authenticity, not to your fake it till you make it person. That shit don't work. I don't know how we got caught up in that. That shit does not work. Fake it till you make it. No, make it so you don't have to fake it. You know what happens? You know what happens when people come to my page now? I show them receipts. I don't even have to have no conversation no more. I ain't got to convince you. We got 300 some odd people that's getting results. I do not have to convince you. You either getting on board or you're not, because it don't matter what the price is at this particular time. It don't matter whether it's $5, $50, $500. It don't matter. Some people can't afford free when I was doing it for free. Damn that. I'm telling y'all better appreciate your value, understand what you bring to the marketplace, keep on doing it each and every day. You do it better, you provide more service, you provide better service. I'm telling you, it's not about the people. See, I realize where my help comes from. I realize where my wealth comes from. And it doesn't come from them, it comes from my Father. He just uses them to put it to get it out of their hands and get it to what? The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. And some of y'all think that it's about how you fake yourself into this just quality. Some of y'all think it's about these fake prayers that y'all be putting up and these fake institutions that you're going up into. No, your Father wants out there. Your Father created you to be you. But you got to go to church and you got to put on for church. Think about that for a second. I'm sorry, I got to go here. You got to put all week. Think about this for a second. All week you've been you, right? All week, Monday through Friday. Monday through Saturday, you was you. You were flipping up out the mouth. You were cussing. You were doing all that stuff. But then on Sunday, you got to put on for the church. You got to put on, not for God, because it ain't about God, it's about church. Oh, I got to put on my best. I got to walk a certain way. I got to talk a certain way. Damn, man, I'm cussing in church too. Because that's who God going to fix me. God going to meet me where I am. Damn that. Woo! Woo! But it ain't about the church. That's the thing. It's never been about the church. It's about the people. And until the church recognizes it's about the people, the church loses its transformation power. They're lukewarm at best. Because they focus more on their protocol, focus on more on how they want to do things, and not focus enough on the people. That's why I tell people all the time, listen, when it comes to me, I got a whole bunch of stuff on my agenda. I got stuff I got planned, but people are more important than my projects. People are more important than my appointments. People are more important than that. I'll drop a dime. Some shit just ain't gonna happen. If it comes down to your daughter, your son, right, your grandbaby, that's more important to me. I know what I've been called to do. So I might just have to say, okay, CEO, that might be a great opportunity. No, that's not. I'm not. That'll be there. Somebody over here needs my help. And I'm damn sure I'm going to go help them. If that means I miss your opportunity, if that means I miss $1 million contract, so be it. It's another one. You ain't the only contract. You ain't the only opportunity. You don't control me. I'm not moved by money. I'm moved by mission. Let me say that again. I'm not moved by money. Your little trinkets, You think your little trinkets mean something to me? I move by mission. I know how to get the money. Woo, I don't know where it's coming from. It must be Friday. So the frustration, it fueled by divorce, and after 15 years with a large consulting firm, corporate downsizing brought her to a special place. It was here during a trying time in her life when pain and anger can either destroy or inspire you that Brown discovered the sixth law, a place where only this principle resides, where there's no past, there's no regret, and only anticipation of future success. With rare exceptions, luck or chance have no bearing on the sixth law. It is simply a matter of finding yourself. Everybody put it down, so find myself. It's a matter of finding yourself and building on what you find. Everybody put it down, so find myself. This weekend, make this a weekend where you go on a journey. Make this a weekend. That's why it's fucking Friday. I like that, Tony. I like that. Make this a weekend that you go on a journey. Make this on a weekend that's fit for a king and for a queen. You see, you hear that, Miss Tony? I want you to make this a weekend that's fit for a queen like yourself. Mr. Sadley, make it a weekend that's fit for a king like yourself. Miss Guffridge, make it a weekend that's fit for a queen like yourself. Mr. Tate, make it a weekend that's fit for a king like yourself. Everybody that's on Instagram who I don't see right now, make it a weekend that's fit for a king or a queen like yourself. Miss Goodridge, make it a weekend that's fit for a queen like yourself. Miss Glenda Tate Williams, make it a weekend that's fit for a queen like yourself. Miss Nita Diane, make it a weekend that's fit for a queen like yourself. And go find yourself. And begin to build on what you find. Go find yourself. And build on and begin to build on what you find. Go find yourself. And begin to build on what you find. Find yourself. And begin to build on what you find. It is being able to place yourself in a state of mind that makes the creation of wealth possible. But what was her secret? After losing her uncle, her husband, and her job, Brown knew the direction in which she would turn. She would finally control her life and never work for someone else again. In the years following her uncle's death, Brown began to channel her negative energy into an unrelenting focus to form a company that could provide clinical testing of the biologics for diseases that were impacting the African American community. 7 years later, A10 Solutions Incorporated, now A10 Clinical Solutions, was formed. A10 manages clinical trials for pharmaceutical giants such as GlaxoSmithKline and Merck. The firm also partners with the National Institute of Health and other government agencies while specializing in research aimed at underserved populations. Today, the firm provides customizable clinical solutions and unprecedented service that eventually develops and provides life-saving, innovative, and investigational drugs to market faster and safer through the quality management of critical clinical trials. The company's revenue has climbed steadily from $6 million in 2008 to nearly $20 million in 2010. The same year, Brown was named as one of Forbes magazine's top 10 most powerful women entrepreneurs. Leah Brown. From frustration to fortune. From frustration to fortune. Now, I'm glad Brother Tate said that, man. Transmutation. We learned this when we read, Think and Grow Rich. To turn frustration into fortune. I want you to make this a weekend that's fit for a queen like you, Miss Courtney Gore Smith. Make this a weekend that's fit for a queen like you, Miss L.A. Jones. Find yourself and build on what you find. And this is the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put it in a book, like The Wealth Choice, Success Secrets of Black Millionaires, written by Dr. Dennis Kimbro, and we absolutely will find it. in honor of our brother LeVar Burton, Reading Rainbow 2.0. Take a look. It's in a book. 30 minutes a day to keep broke and stupid away. In the comments below, I'd love for you to share your takeaway from today. We don't do this just to do this, beautiful people. We do this to make a difference. Our sponsors don't sponsor us just to sponsor us. Our sponsors sponsor us to make a difference. And you can be a sponsor too if you'd like to do that in the future. I'll simply ask you to answer this question in the comments below. Was this worth your time and why? To get up early in the morning, take 30 minutes to read together, to begin to process and gather information that could change our lives by first changing us. Was this worth your time? And why? Now, I know I'm going to talk much faster than you type, guys. I'll give you an opportunity to answer that question. Give us your feedback. It's an opportunity for you to give your feedback. Hope you hit that like button, the share button. Hope you hit that tag button. You tag somebody, whatever the case may be. Hope you hit that share button over Instagram, put it into your story, whatever the case may be. Black folk reading. Black folk reading. Malcolm X said education is the passport. So we start making something like this go viral. We start making something like this become a staple in our community. We start showing our kids that now, okay, it's cool to be an athlete, but it's much more valuable, right? To be an academic lead or something like that. I don't know what you want to call it. Start participating in stuff like this. Change the way that you think. You change your life forever. Change the way that you think. And you'll change your life forever. Never, ever, Miss Vivian Reed said, man, turn frustration into fortune. And Miss Vet Goodrich, it's worth my time because I believe in myself when no one else will. Thank you for your time, man. Be yourself and always worth her time. As Shiro said, totally worth my time. I need to continue being my authentic self. Right, Miss Guffrey, it's always worth my time. Appreciate the encouragement. I'm going to find myself this weekend. Brother Lowry said, man, ITW investment, we need to make more noise, right? Miss Tony said, man, getting the right education. This is why we're building the school. In case you guys are unfamiliar with what we're building, we've already got our federal authorization. We are building the school of wealth. Why? Because we all know it's a problem. We all know we can all talk about financial literacy problem. We can all talk about the wealth gap. We can all talk about the $1 trillion spending problem. We can all talk about that. But who the hell is trying to fix it? Well, your boy is going to fix it. It ain't just going to be your boy. We going to fix it. I might be the mouthpiece. I might be the spearhead. Whatever the case may be. But it ain't just me. The village is going to fix the village's problem. Everybody putting council do for self. We ain't waiting on no government. Matter of fact, we are financing it ourselves. Damn a government. We don't need their funds. We don't need their control. We're going to do for self. And I'm going to show y'all how we do it. You don't believe me? Just watch me. Learn what people need, provide the answer, and get paid valuable information. Absolutely be yourself, and it's always worth my time. Definitely worth my time. As usual, I learned that being me and authentic is enough. I need to make some noise, right? Thank you for giving the motivation to help ourselves. We don't realize greatness within. If it work, find myself, man. School of wealth, do for self, do for self. I need to find myself this weekend, do for self, right? We need to make some noise and show the world our gifts. Absolutely. Do for self, do for self. We can do it, man. We can. Why do we need to pay? Why do we need to go to the government to get the money that we paid the government when we can just bypass that? That's what cryptocurrency is doing, is bypassing all that bullshit. Y'all don't get it yet. Some of y'all don't get it. That's the same thing cryptocurrency is doing. Say, why do we need to do all that when we just go straight peer to peer and we can fix our own shit? We can fix our own problems. Do for self. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. And thank God. Thank God. That's more than enough. Until next time, you know what time it is. It's time to get up, get out, and go get something. Weekends are made to get rich. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
New black, new. It's the new Black Wall Street Book Club with your host Evan Jefferson. It's time for us to go. Now you ain't gotta leave the computer, but we encourage you to get out there and learn and apply all the things you learn at the new Black Wall Street Book Club. Book Club. Yeah. The new Black Wall Street.